You could try to play, but you're never gonna beat me. Look the other way, what I'm doing ain't easy. Bloody hands stained from the people who deceive me. Muddy hands break through the chains, go free me. Looking for change, looking for pain, pulling a mob, pushing a train. I'll never stop, stick to a lane, pick up the pieces and go rearrange. I'll be the best above all the rest, put me to the test and expect nothing less, your check is I'm chess, what's happening next, yeah. He got the venom, a tangible weapon, no coming in second. This life is a lesson, he got a new engine from pain, it's a blessing. New focus, no guessing, just bold and obsession. All in his possession, you got their attention. I'll leave an impression and take a redemption. Just kill, no discretion, your mind is a weapon. 11-11, it's time for progression. People like sheep move feet, hurt it easy. You don't wanna be fast asleep when they scheming. Better stand tall, ready for a fight, believe me. When they try the chains, you can say no, free me.
Well, welcome to the Smackdown arena here for WWE 2K24 as Universe Mode continues here. And we're jumping right into the action this week here on Smackdown. If you missed the previous episodes of Universe Mode, go and check them out so we don't spoil anything for you. As Seth Rollins makes his way down to the ring, it doesn't look like he's here to compete. What does Rollins got to say here tonight on Smackdown? No, it's not. Don't listen to him.
Making his way to the ring from Davenport, Iowa, weighing in at 217 pounds,
Seth Rollins making his way into the ring. It is not a triple threat match. It's just hard to edit that piece out. But anyway, Seth Rollins is here to talk to the WWE Universe. Let's see what Seth freaking Rollins has to say here tonight on Smackdown here for WWE 2K24 Universe Mode. Seth's had a hard last couple of weeks here. Let's see what Seth Rollins has to say. Well, it's great to be here tonight. And you know, I just gotta call out the elephant in the room here. Losing to AJ Styles fair and square. AJ Styles made me tap out in the middle of this ring after one hell of a match, probably one of my best in my career. And AJ Styles walks out the victor. And you know, I almost could have let all of that go. Let AJ Styles have his moment. Until Roman Reigns, the tribal chief, decides that he's going to stick his nose in Seth Rollins' business and take me out with the title after the match. I can't let that go unanswered. So Roman, tribal chief or whatever the hell you call yourself, get out here. I have something I need to say to you. Seth Rollins calling out Roman Reigns. And it looks like Reigns is going to answer here tonight. Answer for his actions after lambasting Seth Rollins with the title after his #1 contenders matchup with AJ Styles that AJ Styles won. AJ Styles will face Roman Reigns at the Royal Rumble for the WWE Undisputed Universal Heavyweight Championship. So why, Roman? Why take your aggression out on Seth Rollins and not AJ Styles? Will we get a clear answer? The tribal chief making his way down to the ring with special counsel Paul Heyman at his side.
and his opponent, accompanied by their special counsel, Paul Heyman, representing the Bloodline from Pensacola, Florida, weighing in at 265 pounds, the undisputed WWE Universal Champion, Roman Reigns.
Roman Reigns has held the Universal Championship for a staggering amount of time here for Universe Mode. Nobody, not even his cousin, The Rock has been able to dethrone Roman Reigns. And Roman Reigns decides to take his aggression out on Seth Rollins in a random occurrence after Rollins lost his matchup that would have seen Rollins face Roman Reigns had he had won. Reigns should be concentrating on AJ Styles, but instead clocked his former Shield brother in the head with the championship after that match. Roman Reigns making his way down to the ring to address Seth Rollins. Seth Rollins calls out the tribal chief, and Roman Reigns, we know that he doesn't feel like he has to answer. Roman Reigns must want to answer Seth Rollins here tonight. Roman Reigns making his way into the ring to address Seth Rollins. The crowd love him or hate him, excuse me. You stand on your feet and you acknowledge the tribal chief, Roman Reigns. The power, the aura that is in the arena when Roman Reigns steps foot is unpalpable. Roman Reigns in the ring, going to address Seth Rollins here to kick off Smackdown on this episode of Universe Mode. Let's see what Roman Reigns has for words for Seth Rollins. Seth, you think I owe you an answer for my actions? Not in the least. But I'll give it to you. These fans, they chant Seth Rollins. These fans stand on their feet and sing your song every time you walk down to the ramp. And for what? For a washed up, second-rate Shield member that can't stand toe-to-toe with the tribal chief. My statement wasn't to call you out. My statement wasn't even to get you to ask for a championship match. My statement was to show how weak Seth Rollins truly is. So this is just like a measuring to see who's got the bigger sway here on SmackDown. To see who's truly better, Seth Rollins or Roman Reigns. Why did you have to try to prove anything, Roman? You got a title on your shoulder that you've held for multiple seasons here in Universe Mode, and you got to try to measure up to Seth Rollins. You know why? Because I'm the architect. I'm the visionary. I am the revolutionary Seth freaking Rollins, and nobody measures up to Seth Rollins. So, I want Roman Reigns at the Royal Rumble. Sure, AJ can come too. Triple threat for the title. What do you say, Roman? Or are you scared of Seth Rollins? You afraid you don't quite measure up to Seth freaking Rollins? You know what, Seth? I'm feeling generous tonight. I'm feeling like a nice guy tonight. So I'm going to talk to JBL in the back right now, and I'm going to make sure you get that opportunity here tonight to be added to the matchup at the Royal Rumble between me and AJ Styles. If you win, you get your opportunity, but you're going to have to run the gauntlet to do so. 4 other men in the ring, you're going to have to topple them all to gain your opportunity. We'll see just how good the revolutionary, the visionary Seth freaking Rollins is tonight in the main event when you run the gauntlet. Well, welcome to another episode of Universe Mode. What a big opening that was right there. And what a match made for tonight. Seth freaking Rollins in the gauntlet match against 4 other mystery opponents in the main event. What an announcement there. Seth Rollins wins the gauntlet match. He will be added to the matchup between Roman Reigns and AJ Styles at the Royal Rumble Premium Live event for the WWE Universal Heavyweight Championship. Will Seth Rollins be able to get it done? Of course, tonight, We kick off action next with DIY's Tommaso Ciampa, one half of the Smackdown Tag Team Champions, going up against one half of LWO, Joaquin Wilde, and that matchup is right now. Well, welcome back into the arena for action to kick off the night here. Seth Rollins is going to have to run the gauntlet later, but Tommaso Ciampa has to face one half of the LWO right now.
The following is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring, accompanied by Johnny Gargano, representing DIY from Milwaukee, Wisconsin, weighing in at 201 pounds, one half of the Smackdown Tag Team Champions, Thomaston Ciampa.
Johnny Gargano victorious last week in his episode, and his matchup against Cruz del Toro in the last episode of SmackDown. Tommaso Ciampa now takes on Joaquin Wilde here tonight in singles action. Of course, the LWO and DIY will compete at the Royal Rumble for the SmackDown Tag Team titles. A warm-up match here tonight on SmackDown. And here comes the LWO, Joaquin Wilde and Cruz del Toro. What a matchup to kick off SmackDown. And what a premium live event the Royal Rumble is shaping up to be.
And his opponent, accompanied by Cruz del Toro, representing the LWO from Chicago, Illinois, weighing in at 175 pounds, Joaquin Wilde.
Well, what a night of action it's set to be. Seth Rollins will run the gauntlet in the main event. I can't talk about it enough. I'm excited to see what Seth Rollins can do. Is he going to be able to walk out of that gauntlet a number one contender to the WWE Universal Heavyweight Championship? As we get ready to get action underway here, Joaquin Wilde versus Tommaso Ciampa to kick off tonight's action here on SmackDown. And here we go as the bell rings and this one is off. Locking up here, center of the ring. Looking for an Irish whip, reversed. Tommaso sent into the corner. Oh, and a chop right across the chest. Joaquin Wilde now in the corner, calling him in. Boots right to the face of Ciampa. Joaquin Wilde with a Hurricane Rana. Right out of the gate with some major offense there. One half of the SmackDown Tag Team Champions. Shot there off the temple. Looking for a shot here, slamming him arm first to the mat. Joaquin Wilde chanting LWO, calling him up. Looking for the springboard DDT, missed its mark though. Ciampa was dazed. Reverse DDT. Joaquin Wilde now in on the quick pin. 1, 2, and a kick out just before the 2 count there. Wilde wants to look to do what his tag team partner could not get done last week, and that's for a one-on-one victory against one half of DIY. Huge arm drag right there takes him over. Shot there off to the back of Tommaso Ciampa, and now Joaquin Wilde looking to land in with a splash here, going to go in right for the pin. And now in on the pin and the kick out just before the 2 count right there. Ciampa rolling out of the ring, and now Joaquin Wilde poised and ready. Wilde going to look to fly here to the outside, taking Ciampa down onto the floor. What a match here on SmackDown to open up the blue brand. Irish whip sends him into the ring. So excited for our premium live event, Royal Rumble, that will kick off our road to WrestleMania. Irish whip here from Ciampa, sends him to the ropes. Leapfrog right there, drop down. Tommaso Ciampa with an elbow now on Joaquin Wilde. And look at that, Ciampa taunting right here, looking for a chop. Ciampa's got him up, thinking fairy tale ending there on Joaquin Wilde early on in the match, in on the pin. 1, 2, 3, no, and a kick out. Wilde staying in this somehow from the fairy tale ending there by Ciampa. He's able to kick out. Ciampa now heading up top, gonna look to fly here onto Joaquin Wilde, but Wilde rolls out of the way, misses the elbow drop. Joaquin Wilde now gonna look to capitalize, taking him down with a clothesline. Joaquin Wilde floats through, Tommaso Ciampa got him, back suplex, reverses it right there. And now looking for shots here, Wilde firing back. DIY winning the Smackdown Tag Team titles at our last Premium Live event, Day 1, on the season finale for WWE 2K23, coming into 2K24 as Tag Team Champions. Will their title reign be short-lived? Will they lose those titles to the LWO at the Royal Rumble? Or will their reign continue? And now Wilde off the springboard, catching him with a poison runner right there, landing flush, and now in on the pin. 2 and a kick out. What a maneuver there by Joaquin Wilde. What singles action here on SmackDown to kick off the night. Gonna fly here, another Hurricane Rana here on Ciampa. So far, Ciampa does not have an answer for the high-flying abilities of Joaquin Wilde. Ciampa now, right hand, right to the face of Joaquin Wilde. And now Ciampa sizing up, gonna look to fly to the outside and takes down both members of the LWO on the outside. What a matchup here. Ciampa bouncing him face first off the apron. Tommaso Ciampa gonna look for another victory. Got to be a little bit disheartening for the LWO, and now in on a submission maneuver outside the ring, and you can see right above the left eye of Joaquin Wilde's busted open. Extremely physical competition here. Into the ring goes Joaquin Wilde. Back and forth we go. Irish whip sends him into the corner. Joaquin Wilde could be in a bad way right here. Tommaso Ciampa now in the corner. Elbow from Joaquin Wilde. Gonna look to fly with a drop kick. And now Wilde sizing up Tommaso Ciampa right here. Wilde's got him up. Double boots right to the chin of Tommaso Ciampa. That could do it. In on the pin here. 1, 2, 3. No, and a kick out. Ciampa somehow staying alive in this matchup. I agree. Fight forever. Extremely physical matchup between these two athletes. Joaquin Wilde with a beautiful drop kick in the corner to Ciampa, and now Wilde gonna look to capitalize here once again. Rolling through. Has got him in a pin right here and a roll up. 2, 3. No, and a kick out by Ciampa staying alive. And now Joaquin Wilde right back to the offensive. Irish whip reversed. Ciampa looking for the elbow. Reverse there. Uppercut onto the chin. Joaquin Wilde gonna look to catch him with a BFT similar to the LA Knights. And now Joaquin Wilde calling him up to his feet. Elbows to the side of the head by Ciampa. Shot there. Ciampa gonna size up for a second fairy tale ending on Joaquin Wilde. That's gotta do it. And a 1, 2, 3. No! Somehow Joaquin Wilde kicked out of not 1, but 2 fairy tale endings here tonight. And somehow is still battling back against Tommaso Ciampa. Rolling him up once again. Going to catch him for a quick roll up here. 1, 2, 3. No, and a kick out again. Tommaso Ciampa rolling out to the floor. Joaquin Wilde has him scouted. Wilde's going to look to fly to the outside with a crossbody. Catches a little bit of him. That might have done more damage to Wilde than Tommaso Ciampa, though. Wilde sends him back into the ring. And now Tommaso's down. Joaquin Wilde from the apron, calling him up. Wilde's going to look to fly off the springboard. Hurricane Rana once again. Tommaso Ciampa's in a bad way right now. DDT there by Wilde. And Wilde's going to look to land with another splash. This could do it. Has enough damage been done? 1, 2, 3. Yes, it has. Off the splash, enough damage has been done to Thomaston Ciampa.
Here is your winner, Joaquin.
Well, the LWO tied it up here tonight. Cruz del Toro might have lost last week, but Joaquin Wilde made the difference this week. Who will walk out of Royal Rumble with a Smackdown tag team titles? Will it be the LWO or DIY? We're going to have to find out at the Royal Rumble Premium Live event. And of course, action continues here tonight as the United States Champion Bron Breakker is in action against Nathan Frazer here tonight on Smackdown. Well, welcome back inside the ring as we are set for action here. And here comes the United States Champion, Bron Breakker.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Woodstock, Georgia, weighing in at 230 pounds, the WWE United States Champion, Bron Breakker.
Bron Breakker makes his way down to the ring for action here tonight. Bron Breakker's been United States Champion for quite some time here on the series. And Bron Breakker looking for another victory here tonight, I'm sure. Non-title matchup against Nathan Frazer. Bron Breakker so far have yet to find a challenger quite suitable to the power and strength of Bron Breakker. And here comes the high-flying sensation that is Nathan Frazer.
And his opponent from Jersey in the Channel Islands, weighing in at 182 pounds, Nathan Frazer.
I don't know if Nathan Frazer will be able to overthrow Bron Breakker and capitalize on a victory here tonight. Maybe that high-flying ability that Frazer has will be enough to throw off Bron Breakker and his dominance as of late. Frazer in the ring. We're looking for some competition here tonight on Smackdown. And up next, we got Seth Rollins. Gonna have to run the gauntlet if he wants his opportunity to be entered into the match at Royal Rumble with Roman Reigns and AJ Styles. And a belly-to-belly Bron Breakker with the power right out of the gate here to Nathan Frazer. Bron Breakker takes him up, thinking a massive power bomb right there. And now Frazer sends him to the ropes. Massive shoulder block right there, takes him down. Bron Breakker once again hitting the ropes, flying off with a massive clothesline. The speed, the quickness, the power of Bron Breakker. Overwhelming his opponents here as Breakker just takes him down with another scoop slam right there. Reversal here, Nathan Frazer laying in some offense, misses its mark. And then another huge shoulder block takes down Frazer. And in on a moonsault right there. And now Frazier's going to roll out of the ring to try to avoid some more offense here. And now another shot on the floor on the outside. Bron Breakker is ruthless and right on Nathan Frazer, not giving him any room to breathe here on the outside, smashing him face first against the barricade. Breakker sending him back into the ring. And now Bron, look at this, just mounting Nathan Frazer and drilling in forearms into the back of the neck and head of Frazer. Kind of damage was done there at the hands of the United States Champion, looking for a shoulder block. Moved out of the way was Frazer. He'll try to line up for some action here. Drop down. The leapfrog here by Frazer and taking him down. And look at that! Once again, the high-flying abilities of Nathan Frazer might prove to be what Bron Breakker does not expect here. And taking him down with the scissors. And head scissors takedown right there to Bron Breakker and a shoulder block out of the gate. Slows down the offense and another one to Frazer. Bron Breakker done playing. Done messing around. German suplex now delivered to Frazer. Bron Breakker fired up. Bron Breakker now sizing up here on Nathan Frazer. And an elbow to the face. Frazer going to look to capitalize. Reverse DDT here on Bron Breakker. In on the pin here. This one could do it. United States Championship is not on the line. But Breakker would have been a tough defeat there for Breakker. And now Bron Breakker poised in the corner, calling Frazer back up to his feet here. Breakker going to look to capitalize. Shoulder block lands. And now Bron Breakker going to look to put away Nathan Frazer right here with a move that has done it to so many opponents. Power slam landed in 1, 2, and 3. Once again, the dominance of Bron Breakker continues. Now wait. Logan Paul rolling into the ring behind Bron Breakker. And you see the stare down here. Logan Paul confronting the United States champion. What does this mean for the future between these two? Well, it is a main event time.
The following contest is a Gauntlet match. The rules of the match are as follows. 2 superstars will start in the ring. When one superstar is eliminated, a new superstar enters. Eliminations can occur by pinfall, submission, or disqualification. The match continues until one superstar remains, and that superstar will be declared the winner.
What a main event. Seth Rollins. Seth Rollins feuding with Roman Reigns at the start of the show. And Roman said he would talk to JBL to get him this opportunity to run the gauntlet for Seth Rollins to earn his opportunity into the matchup at the Royal Rumble for the WWE Universal Heavyweight Championship.
And from Davenport, Iowa, weighing in at 217 pounds, Seth Rollins. Seth
Rollins lost fair and square. He even admitted it at the top of the show to AJ Styles. He tapped out, and Seth Rollins says he would have left well enough alone if Roman Reigns had not stuck his nose in. And I hate to admit it, but I think Roman Reigns might have had a little bit of jealousy. The way the fans admire Seth Rollins, admire the man that is Seth Rollins, and the way that they treat Roman Reigns, one of the longest reigning champions ever here in WWE. Roman Reigns, I think, took a little bit of offense to that. Roman Reigns said he just wanted to show the WWE Universe how weak Seth Rollins actually was and how easy it was to take him out.
And from Worcester, Massachusetts, weighing in at 270 pounds, Dijak.
If you're Roman Reigns, this could really backfire on you big time. Dijak's a big man. It's a lot for Seth Rollins to have to take on as the first competitor. He's got 4 people total that he's got to go through. When you're starting with this guy, Seth Rollins has quite the challenge ahead of him. But if you're Roman Reigns, this could backfire. You just said you wanted to show everyone how weak Seth Rollins is. How weak is it going to look if Seth Rollins makes it through all 4 of these challengers here tonight that try to stop Rollins short of his goal of entering the Royal Rumble matchup for the WWE Universal Heavyweight Championship. To make that a triple threat matchup. AJ Styles versus Seth Rollins versus Roman Reigns. Can he do it here tonight? Seth Rollins has got to run the gauntlet for that opportunity. And here we go, locking up here. Rollins already with a quick shot onto the chin. A Dijak hitting him hard here at the beginning of this matchup. Rollins laying in on Dijak, formerly known as T-Bar here on the series. Seth Rollins now Irish whip, sends him into the corner. Rollins landing in with a shot to the midsection. Rollins off the springboard with a knee right to the face. Rollins already looking pretty strong out of the gate. Shot there with the knee. Rollins now on the second turnbuckle, calling up Dijak right here. Rollins going to look to fly with a double axe handle, taking down the big man. So safe, Seth Rollins makes it through Dijak. Who was the next one to walk down that ramp? Who's Seth Rollins going to have to go through after this? Rollins now sizing up Dijak. Rollins going to look to fly. Rollins to the outside, takes down the big man. You got to wonder, you got to conserve your stamina here in this matchup. You got four other people going to walk down, three other people going to walk down that ramp. After Dijak, if you can make it through Dijak, you've got to conserve what energy you can. In on the pin here, and a 2 count and a kick out. But you also have to put a lot of energy into this matchup against a big man like Dijak. Seth Rollins going to try to earn that opportunity. Ripcord knee strike. Nailed him. Dijak stays in on the pin. 2, 3. Rollins has pinned Dijak. What a pin already. Dijak is eliminated, and the next person Seth Rollins will have to go through is Austin Theory. This is not the first time Theory and Seth Rollins have crossed paths here on the series. They know each other really well, as Rollins going to be able to put away Austin Theory. Oh, and a big shot there on the chin right out of the gate. There's a different feeling in the air when it gets close to WrestleMania season. When we hit Royal Rumble and the road to WrestleMania starts, there's a different feeling in the air. People are able to do things that they never could before. And Seth Rollins will have to do that here tonight if he wants to be entered into that matchup at Royal Rumble. AJ Styles earned his opportunity. Seth Rollins running the gauntlet to try to be added to that matchup. Can he do it? Can he get it done? He already pinned Dijak, the first of the 4 people he's going to have to go through to earn that opportunity. And now Austin Theory toying with him. Floats up through. Shot to the back here. Rollins off the reversal. Shot there to the midsection. Rollins has got him. Pedigree there to Austin Theory. In on the pin. The pedigree nailed him. 1. And a kick out before 2. Rollins going to have to do more damage to Austin Theory. Takes him down right there. I thought the pedigree would do it. Austin Theory and Seth Rollins know each other so well that it did not get the job done. Shot there off the top of the head, and now Seth Rollins going to get caught. Austin Theory taking a page out of Rollins' playbook with a buckle bomb right to the corner. In on the pin here. Is this going to stop Seth Rollins' ventures short? No, he kicks out before 1. Looking for a shot there. Rollins off the reversal. Knee to the chin, and it made Theory just see stars right there. Irish whip sends him into the corner. Seth Rollins going to look to fire in. Rollins now taking him up. Rollins going to look to fly from up top. Rollins off the top rope with a moonsault there on Theory. In on the pin. This could do it. 1, 2, 3. No, and a kick out. Rollins, you can't get frustrated. You got to keep your composure. You still have more people to go through. It's not just Theory here tonight. Rollins with another huge flapjack there on Austin Theory and a knee right to the face. Rollins has Theory up. Rollins going to look to plant him right here. Takes him down onto the knee. Rollins now landing with a massive knee to the face. Rollins has to keep his composure. He has to keep the offense going. Just keep laying in as many shots on his opponent as he can to keep him at bay. And wait, the roll-up could end Seth Rollins' ventures right here. No, he rolls him over, reverses it. 2, 3, Rollins has pinned Theory.
Has been eliminated.
Rollins has eliminated 2 out of the 4 people he's got to eliminate to get to that matchup, to get that opportunity. And Baron Corbin, the Lone Wolf, is the next one Rollins will have to go through. What a main event here. Rollins still has Corbin and whoever else comes down that ramp if he can pull out a win here once again against Corbin. Corbin just going to lay waste here to Rollins with a massive spine buster. Rollins with a shot to the midsection. Shot here. Rollins has him up. Rollins with a stomp already. Rollins with a stomp early on. Catches Baron Corbin off guard. 2. No, and a kick out by Corbin. What a matchup, but Rollins gonna follow it up with a pedigree. Baron Corbin is down. 2, 3, Rollins has one more.
Been eliminated.
One more person to go through.
Will win the match.
Oh, man. The enforcer of the bloodline. Of course it is. Of course, Roman Reigns sends his henchmen to stop Seth Rollins up short. Rollins has gone through 3 other people. Can he make it through Solo? The last one to earn his opportunity, and a shot there by Solo. Solo looking for the heel kick, misses it smart. Rollins waiting for him to get up to his feet. Rollins now with an Irish whip. Sends him right into the ref. Miscalculation there on the hands of Rollins. Oh, has him up, in on a quick pin. Rollins going to try to sneak one here. And a kick out before 2. Roman Reigns sends his henchmen down to try to stop Rollins up short from earning his opportunity at the Royal Rumble. Earning his opportunity to face Roman Reigns and AJ Styles for the Undisputed Universal Heavyweight Championship, and a blockbuster from Rollins. Rollins has a lot to prove here, and it's not just earning an opportunity. Rollins wants to be labeled the measuring stick here, and a win in this gauntlet match, earning his opportunity, could very well do that. Rollins from up top. Rollins going to look for the superplex to Solo. Seth Rollins. This is awesome. Seth Rollins proving why he's the visionary, why he's the revolutionary. Rollins looking to gain his opportunity, but it could be stopped short right there. The enforcer with a shot and a kick out before 2. Rollins still fighting to stay in this. And a shot there on the arm. Solo Sikoa doing what he does best and slows down the pace of this matchup. Rollins was shot to the midsection, trying to gain back some offense here. Rollins, right hand, another one. Rollins with a chop. Rollins with another chop. Laying in chops on the chest of Solo Sikoa. Rollins not letting up. And a right hand. Solo now takes him up into a bear hug. Rollins might have to tap out here. Rollins has been alive a long time in this matchup, and Rollins might have to. Shots here to the neck of Solo Sikoa, boxing the ears. Rollins looking for something. Solo's going to look to catch him. Elbow off the face. Rollins has a hold of Solo Sikoa, taking him up. Fisherman suplex lands. Rollins now calling Solo up to his feet. Rollins going to look to try to put the Enforcer away. Rollins setting up for a pedigree right there. Already won him one matchup. 1, 2. No, and a kick out by Sikoa. What a matchup right here. Rollins needs to run the gauntlet to earn his opportunity at the championship matchup at the Royal Rumble Premium Live event, and Rollins could very well do it. Right hand, chop, another one. Rollins, ruthless shots on the Enforcer, sending a message to Roman Reigns, sending a message to the Tribal Chief. And Solo once again has him up. Uranagi on Seth Rollins. And a leg drop. Solo Sikoa. Wait! Solo rolled up into a pin here. Rollins gonna look to sneak 1, 2. Now and a kick out. Sling blade by Rollins. Rollins now headed up to the top. Rollins up top right here. From the top, Rollins with the stomp from the top rope. In on the pin. 1, 2. Rollins is going to the Royal Rumble. What a main event.
Here is your winner, Seth Rollins.
Rollins has earned the opportunity to join the matchup with Roman Reigns and AJ Styles at the Royal Rumble. It'll be a triple threat for the WWE Undisputed Universal Heavyweight Championship. And Rollins just may well be the measuring stick. Thank you guys. We'll see you guys on the next episode of Universe Mode.